PivotPro. Load properly. Stop swaying. If you suffer from excessive sway, reverse pivoting, PivotPro will help you feel and detect pivoting flaws that sometimes you don't feel when you hit inconsistent shots. PivotPro. Be consistent and more power to you.
Okay, Chris, we're going to do some work on your golf swing, and we're going to use the PivotPro to do it. Now, I'm going to have you step in, and let's just go through how easy it is for somebody. We just used it for a couple days, but it's like a ski binding. You just step into the PivotPro and put the binds on, and just 1, 2. And now, if you want to tighten it up, what's the key?
Just pull these little levers here. Flips over one foot at a time.
Okay. Now, I want to go through a few problems that people might have. You demonstrated a few poor swings, and I think one of the key poor swings is when the person gets too fast and the rod gets in the way, actually, like that. So do that again. So let's understand what's going on right there. Go up to the top, and yeah. So what happened there was got to the top and his legs started too fast, his arms went behind him. If you have that problem, we're just gonna take this out, and we're just gonna work with the with PivotPro and slow that foot down a little bit as you start down. We're not gonna leap off there so fast where you get stuck behind you. Now, what you have when you put PivotPro is an angle. And really, you can't go outside once you put this bindings on. I guess you could, but it'd be very awkward. So I'd like you to make a couple backswings with it. And the idea would be to start down and do your start down correctly, where you're a little slower. That's it. Do it good. Now, if we put this guy back in, very easy to put into this little socket right there. Now let's do it the right way, and we'll see that it's really not in the way. No problem. So let's hit a golf shot here. So if you're swinging correctly, the rod is not going to be in your way. Terrific. Now, a couple things happen. You got the tee out of the ground, and this rod is now pointing just a little bit to the right of your target, which I like. Meaning you haven't gone around on it. If you see this guy turn around too much, that's a problem where you're spinning your hips too much. So do a practice swing. That's great. Beautiful. You went to a full finish. Any problems with doing that?
No, it feels great.
Okay, so if you feel the rod's getting in the way, and try it again, where it's getting in the way, that means you've done a bad job with your footwork, with your legs. They're too fast. You've pushed out, your rear end's pushed in. You've kind of lost that spine tilt coming down. The rod gets in the way. If you have that problem, take the rod out for a while. Practice your swing where you've got a more stable right leg coming down, that you're in the ground. This PivotPro will help you do that, and then put the rod back in. Okay, so I'm going to be watching to see if you do this right. That was good. Very good. God, you ought to use this thing. Too bad you can't play with it.
PivotPro. Be consistent and more power to you.